Hey, this is Those One Airsofters with our second ever gameplay commentary. This is from October 13th at Cedar Springs, and it was a game of one-hit team deathmatch, which means if you get hit once, you're out, and you have to go wait in the safe zone on the side of the field, and you can watch the game. And right now, I'm trying to figure out where I should move up to. I decided to move straight up to where a couple other of my teammates are.
He's running.
Yeah, good. Hey, Ben and Alex, you got Justin over on your right side. Here and over there now. Just be wary of him.
Right now, I'm just looking
How
around,
far
trying to
over?
get a bearing of where all the enemies are at. And I'm about to try to shoot over top that teammate, but then I decide not to, because I don't want to shoot my teammates in the back. But then I shoot on the side of him, and I don't quite hit the person that I'm shooting
That
at.
was close.
Right there, I managed to dodge some
There's a
BBs.
guy right on the right side of the wooden spool thing.
There's a guy in that John. He's right on the, he's on the
the
north
flag
wall.
is in
He's
the way.
right now.
Alright.
I got a guy straight in front of me, too.
Here, I'm gonna push left. Alex, who's all over there?
My teammates are moving up, so I decided to go left because on this field, you can flank
Alex.
around the side of the enemies pretty easy if you move over on the left side because there's a lot more cover than on the right. So I make a move. I actually moved farther away from my enemies there, so my BBs are taking a lot more time to reach my targets, and my enemies have time to move. But then I move up again, and I switch hands to take this left corner. Since I'm a righty, it was pretty hard to shoot my AK like that, especially since it doesn't have a stock. You can see that it wobbles around quite a bit when I'm shooting it right now. I'm not very accurate at all.
Be careful, there's a guy on the north side of the John up there.
Okay.
I decide to move up here into this little base that I'm behind. I see an enemy on the far right side of the field, so I try to shoot him through some brush and some small trees and stuff, but he catches on to what I'm doing and ducks back behind his piece of cover. And I'm
Yeah?
taking quite a bit of fire right now.
I'm pretty pinned right now.
You can hear the BBs bounce off the
I'm
piece of
pinned.
wood that I'm right next to. I make a mag change. I ran out of BBs in my mid cap, so I take another one out of my chest rig and I pop it in. It's a pretty slow mag change, actually. I almost forget my mid cap on the ground right here. I do that a lot on the field. I do a mag change and I just leave the mag on the ground.
TJ,
Then I have to go
make sure
back
they
and
don't
pick up
rush
all my
me.
mags, which is a pain.
Which one?
Never mind, he did not call it.
I figure out where the enemy is that I'm shooting that is shooting at me where he is. So I lay down right here and I wait for him to peek the same corner that he's been peeking.
That one guy's straight ahead of us, kind of east of us.
I think he is looking through the boards right now at the piece of cover that he's at, and he sees what I'm doing. So he decides he's not going to peek that corner anymore because he knows that I'm just waiting there for him.
Got it. Good job.
You said there's a guy. You said there's a guy in the porta potty.
Right behind us, John.
Up behind that barrier to your left a little bit.
I think there might be one over there.
I'm gonna run over behind that semi-blue thing over there after I...
Hey, Dad.
What? What? You're dead?
I see the same enemy that I was shooting at. His body's sticking out from the piece of cover that he was at a little bit, so I take some shots. But then I move up to this piece of cover,
Cover me down, or should I do that?
which is a circle, which is not the best piece of cover ever, because my feet could be sticking out at the bottom. So I had to be conscious of that. And they see my teammates moving up on the right side. And this piece of wooden cover is not at the best angle. So you're going to see here, I decided to move it a little bit. And then I decide to roll it so it turns into my piece of mobile cover. And I stop here to see if it's a better angle, and it actually is. So I actually get 2 kills right here. And I keep pushing my mobile cover till I get next to this.
There's only one left.
But there's actually 2 guys left.
There might be 2 in there, possibly. Look out, he's looking through the window.
They see where I am, and I'm trying
Dad, I'm gonna flank
to
right,
move
okay?
all the way to the right side of the field.
There's 2 of them. There's one on the outside, one on the inside.
Do you want to take this corner, or do you want to stay there?
You mean come up here on...
Where I am. I'm gonna move somewhere, I think.
Well, let me put some fire down before you do anything.
Hey, TJ! Where are you?
Okay.
Can you get some fire on the building?
On 3. Wait, let me start firing before you move. 1, 2.
I run all the way over to the right side of the field because I knew that I took out 2 guys that were over there, so I'm pretty sure there's no one else on that side of the
There's
field
only
on
one
the
guy in the
opposing
building.
team. And I take my chances and I move up. And I see the guy, he's actually on the outside of the white thing, and he takes a shot at me and I shoot at him. But he retreats into the white little house, and I swing wide a little bit and try to see if he makes another move. But he doesn't, so I move around the corner wide and shoot in at him, and I get the kill. And that's the end of the game.
We were gonna get you no matter what with the 2 of us.
So
I
thanks
was
for
expecting him
watching.
to be farther or closer up.
That was me. Whew.